The Atlantic Ocean holds many secrets, some of which have fascinated explorers and scientists for centuries. It is a vast and powerful force of nature, stretching across the globe and influencing weather patterns and marine life. Within this immense expanse lies a region unlike any other, a place where the ocean's mysteries deepen. It is the Sargasso Sea, a sea without shores, unique in its formation and ecology. Bounded not by land, but by currents, it is a floating oasis in the middle of the Atlantic. The Sargasso Sea is a place of mystery and wonder, teeming with life and natural beauty. It is an enigma in the open ocean, a region that has puzzled and intrigued many. This swirling gyre holds an abundance of life, from tiny plankton to large marine mammals. It is a vital habitat for countless marine species, providing shelter and sustenance. The Sargasso Sea plays a crucial role in the health of our planet, influencing oceanic and atmospheric systems. Join me as we journey into the heart of this unique ecosystem, exploring its depths and wonders. We will uncover its secrets and understand its significance, revealing why it is so important to protect this extraordinary marine environment. The Sargasso Sea is immediately recognizable. Vast mats of golden brown seaweed drift on its surface. This is sargassum, a type of algae unique to this sea. Sargassum is not just a plant, it is an ecosystem unto itself. It provides food and shelter for a remarkable diversity of life. Small fish dart among the fronds, hiding from predators. Crabs and shrimps cling to its air-filled bladders. The sargassum provides a safe haven. It is a nursery for countless juvenile fish. These young creatures will one day venture out into the open ocean. For now, they are nurtured by the Sargasso. The Sargasso Sea is a haven for life in the open ocean. Turtles use the sargassum as a feeding ground. Migratory birds rest here on their long journeys. Even large pelagic fish like tuna and marlin are drawn to the abundance of prey. The Sargasso Sea is a vital link in the marine food chain. Its existence is a testament to the interconnectedness of our planet. The Sargasso Sea may be a sea without shores, but its influence is far-reaching. It reminds us of the beauty and fragility of our oceans. Its existence is a call to action to protect this unique and vital ecosystem. Unlike traditional seas, the Sargasso Sea has no land boundaries. It exists within the North Atlantic Ocean. It is defined by a system of rotating currents. These currents, known as the North Atlantic Gyre, act like a giant whirlpool. They hold the Sargasso Sea in place. The Gulf Stream forms the western boundary of the Sargasso Sea. This warm current flows northward along the eastern coast of North America. As it moves towards the North Atlantic, it curves eastward. Here it meets the cooler waters of the Canary Current. This creates a clockwise rotation, trapping the Sargassum seaweed within. One of the most striking features of the Sargasso Sea is its deep blue color. The water is remarkably clear. This clarity is due to the low levels of nutrients and plankton, which are typically found in other parts of the ocean. Sunlight penetrates deep into the Sargasso Sea, giving it a jewel-like quality. This clear blue expanse, however, can be deceiving. The Sargasso Sea is not a barren desert. Within its depths and among the floating seaweed, a unique ecosystem thrives. It is an oasis of life in the vastness of the open ocean. The Sargasso Sea takes its name from its most prominent inhabitant, Sargassum Seaweed. Unlike most seaweeds that grow anchored to the ocean floor, Sargassum is pelagic, meaning it floats freely on the surface. Its distinctive golden brown color comes from air-filled bladders that keep the seaweed afloat. Sargassum reproduces vegetatively. It breaks apart and grows into new mats. These floating islands of seaweed can stretch for miles, providing a vital habitat for a surprising array of marine life. The Sargassum mats serve as both a nursery and a graveyard. For many marine species, the sargassum offers a safe haven to lay their eggs and raise their young. Fish, turtles, and invertebrates find food and shelter amongst its fronds. The sargassum provides camouflage from predators and a rich source of nutrients. However, the sargassum can also be a trap. Fish and other creatures can become entangled in the dense mats. Debris and plastic pollution can accumulate within the seaweed, posing a threat to the very life it sustains. The Sargasso Sea is a delicate balance of life and death. The Sargassum seaweed is the foundation of the Sargasso Sea ecosystem. Its intricate structure creates a complex habitat. It is home to a remarkable diversity of marine life. Small invertebrates, such as shrimp, crabs, and snails, graze on the algae. They in turn become food for larger predators. Fish, like the aptly named Sargassum fish, have evolved unique adaptations to thrive in this environment. Their bodies are often camouflaged to blend in with the seaweed. Some species even have modified fins that resemble seaweed fronds. This allows them to move effortlessly through the dense mats. Camouflage is key to survival in the Sargasso Sea. Predators and prey alike have developed remarkable adaptations to blend in with their surroundings. The Sargassum fish, for example, can change its color to match the seaweed. It lies in wait for unsuspecting prey. Other creatures, like the Sargassum seahorse, mimic the shape and movement of the seaweed. Their bodies are covered in small appendages that resemble the seaweed's fronds. This makes them virtually invisible to predators. The Sargasso Sea is not only home to resident species, it is also a vital stopover for many migratory animals. Humpback whales, for instance, migrate thousands of miles each year. They breed in warmer waters and feed in colder, more productive regions. The Sargasso Sea lies along their migration route. Sea turtles, like the loggerhead and green turtle, also rely on the Sargasso Sea. They use it as a feeding ground and a nursery for their young. The abundance of prey and shelter provided by the sargassum make it an ideal environment for these vulnerable creatures. The unique ecosystem of the Sargasso Sea is finely balanced and highly vulnerable to external pressures. Pollution, particularly plastic waste, poses a significant threat. The sargassum readily traps floating debris. This can entangle marine life and introduce harmful chemicals into the food chain. Climate change is also a concern. Rising sea temperatures and ocean acidification can disrupt the delicate balance of the Sargasso Sea ecosystem. Protecting this unique habitat is crucial, not only for the species that depend on it, but also for the health of our planet. The Sargasso Sea plays a critical role in the life cycles of numerous marine species. It serves as a vital nursery, providing a safe haven for the vulnerable young of a diverse range of creatures. Fish, turtles, and invertebrates find refuge amongst the floating sargassum, benefiting from the food and shelter it provides. The sargassum's complex structure creates a labyrinth of tiny crevices and hiding places, protecting the young from predators. The abundance of small crustaceans and other invertebrates provides a ready source of food for growing fish. As these juveniles mature, they eventually venture out into the wider ocean, contributing to the populations of commercially valuable species. The Sargassum seaweed itself forms the base of a unique food web. While many marine ecosystems rely on phytoplankton as their primary producers, the Sargasso Sea thrives on the floating sargassum. Small invertebrates such as shrimp, crabs, and snails graze directly on the seaweed. These in turn become food for larger predators, including fish, seabirds, and even larger marine mammals. Specialized fish, like the flying fish, lay their eggs amongst the sargassum, providing a safe haven and a ready food source for their offspring. The sargassum's role as a floating buffet attracts a diverse array of predators, further highlighting its importance in the marine food web. The Sargasso Sea plays a vital role in the global carbon cycle, acting as a significant blue carbon sink. Like forests on land, the Sargassum seaweed absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere through photosynthesis. As the seaweed grows and dies, some of this carbon sinks to the ocean floor, effectively locking it away from the atmosphere. While the exact amount of carbon sequestered by the Sargasso Sea is still under investigation, studies suggest that it could be significant in the fight against climate change. Protecting this unique ecosystem from pollution and other threats is crucial for maintaining its ability to absorb and store carbon. Though geographically distinct, the Sargasso Sea is not isolated. It is intricately connected to the wider Atlantic Ocean through currents and migration patterns. Species that utilize the sargassum for breeding or feeding contribute to the biodiversity and productivity of other marine ecosystems. The Sargasso Sea's influence extends beyond its physical boundaries. Its health and well-being are essential for the health of the entire North Atlantic ecosystem. Understanding the complex relationships within the Sargasso Sea and its connections to the wider ocean is crucial for effective conservation efforts and ensuring the long-term sustainability of our oceans. For centuries, the Sargasso Sea has captivated the imagination of sailors and scientists alike. This enigmatic region with its unique ecosystem has been a subject of fascination and study. Its unique characteristics, from the vast expanse of floating seaweed, known as sargassum, to the clear blue waters, have sparked curiosity and inspired research. The seaweed provides a habitat for a variety of marine life, creating a floating ecosystem. Despite its prominent location in the North Atlantic, much about the Sargasso Sea remains a mystery, drawing researchers to unravel its secrets. Scientists are particularly interested in its role in the larger oceanic environment. Early explorers navigating by sail were both fascinated and intimidated by the Sargasso Sea. They often recorded their encounters in detailed logs and journals. Tales of ships becoming entangled in the weed and the sea's calm surface delaying voyages gave rise to myths and legends. These stories added to the sea's mystique and allure. Today, modern science seeks to replace these tales with a deeper understanding of the Sargasso Sea's complexities. Advanced technology and research methods are being employed to study its unique environment and the life it supports. One area of ongoing research focuses on the intricate system of currents that define the Sargasso Sea. The North Atlantic Gyre, a massive system of rotating currents, plays a crucial role in shaping the Sargasso's boundaries and influencing its characteristics. Researchers use sophisticated instruments, including satellite imagery and underwater gliders, to track these currents. Understanding these currents is crucial for predicting the movement of the Sargassum seaweed, tracking the migration patterns of marine life, and assessing the impact of pollution and climate change. The Sargasso Sea's currents connect it to the wider Atlantic, highlighting its importance in the global ocean system. Scientists are also studying the Sargasso Sea's role in the global carbon cycle. As a vast expanse of photosynthetic organisms, the Sargassum seaweed absorbs carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, potentially acting as a significant carbon sink. Research aims to quantify this carbon uptake and determine its significance in mitigating climate change. However, the Sargasso Sea's ability to absorb and store carbon is not constant. It fluctuates with the growth and decay of the sargassum, which is influenced by factors such as nutrient availability, water temperature, and ocean currents. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for accurate climate modeling and developing effective conservation strategies. The Sargasso Sea serves as a vital stopover for a diverse array of migratory species, yet the mechanisms guiding these incredible journeys remain enigmatic. Researchers are investigating how animals like eels, turtles, and whales navigate across vast distances to reach the Sargasso Sea. utilizing a combination of environmental cues and internal compasses. The Sargasso Sea's role as a spawning and feeding ground for these migratory species highlights its importance not only within its own boundaries, but also for the health and productivity of distant ecosystems. Unlocking the mysteries of these migrations is crucial for understanding the interconnectedness of the ocean and ensuring the survival of these remarkable creatures. Despite its remoteness and seeming resilience, the Sargasso Sea is not immune to the impacts of human activities. Pollution, particularly plastic waste accumulating in the sargassum mats, poses a significant threat to the ecosystem. The seaweed, acting like a giant net, traps floating debris, endangering marine life that can become entangled or ingest the plastic. Overfishing is another concern. While the Sargasso Sea itself is not heavily fished, many commercially valuable species such as tuna and swordfish rely on it as a breeding and feeding ground. Overfishing in surrounding waters can deplete these populations, disrupting the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Recognizing the ecological significance and vulnerability of the Sargasso Sea, efforts are underway to protect this unique environment. As it lies within international waters, no single nation has jurisdiction over the entire area. This has led to a collaborative approach involving governments, scientists, and conservation organizations. In 2014, the Hamilton Declaration was signed by 5 nations: the United States, Bermuda, the Azores, Monaco, and the United Kingdom, pledging to conserve the Sargasso Sea. This historic agreement marked a significant step towards international cooperation for the protection of this valuable ecosystem. Conservation efforts for the Sargasso Sea focus on addressing the key threats it faces. Reducing plastic pollution at its source through improved waste management and reduced plastic consumption is crucial. Implementing sustainable fishing practices, both within and beyond the Sargasso Sea, is essential for protecting the species that rely on this unique habitat. Raising public awareness about the importance of the Sargasso Sea and the threats it faces is also vital. Educating people about the interconnectedness of the ocean and the role each individual plays in its protection can inspire action and support for conservation initiatives. The Sargasso Sea, a swirling gyre of life in the open ocean, stands as a testament to the interconnectedness of our planet. Its fate is intertwined with our own. Protecting this unique and valuable ecosystem requires a collective effort, transcending national boundaries and demanding global cooperation. By reducing pollution, promoting sustainable fishing practices, supporting research and conservation initiatives, and advocating for the protection of our oceans, we can ensure that the Sargasso Sea continues to thrive, a vibrant oasis of life in the vast blue wilderness of our planet. Our journey into the heart of the Sargasso Sea has revealed a world of wonder and fragility. This unique marine environment, often overlooked, holds secrets that are crucial to understanding the delicate balance of our oceans. This sea without shores, defined by swirling currents and carpeted in golden seaweed, plays a vital role in the health of our planet. Its currents act as a natural barrier, trapping nutrients and supporting a rich biodiversity. More than just a unique ecosystem, the Sargasso Sea is a testament to the interconnectedness of life on Earth. It serves as a critical habitat for many species, some of which are found nowhere else. The sargassum, far from being a lifeless mass, provides a haven for a surprising diversity of creatures. This floating forest is a sanctuary, offering shelter and sustenance to countless marine organisms. From the smallest invertebrates to the largest migratory animals, the Sargasso Sea supports a complex web of life. It is a crucial stopover for many species during their long migrations. Its role as a nursery, a feeding ground, and a vital link in the global carbon cycle underscores its significance on a global scale. The Sargasso Sea is not just a body of water, It is a lifeline for the planet. The Sargasso Sea, for centuries a source of mystery and fascination, now faces a new challenge: the impact of human activities. Pollution, overfishing, and climate change threaten to disrupt the delicate balance of this unique ecosystem. Protecting the Sargasso Sea is not just an option, it is a responsibility we share. International cooperation, scientific research, and individual actions are all crucial for the future of the Sargasso Sea. By reducing our impact on the ocean, supporting sustainable practices, and advocating for its protection, we can ensure that this swirling gyre of life continues to thrive for generations to come.